Greetings from Qirinxhi, Albania. We are glad to be part of this project. I'm Olgerta Mele, the teacher of English at Raqi Qirinxhi school. We are briefly introducing our country, our city, our traditions, and our school. Hope you enjoy it. Bye!
Hello everybody, my name is Alexander Bulgarezi and I'm 17 years old, live in Qirinxhi and study at the Raqi Qirinxhi High School. I will give you short information about the Albanians. The Albanians are a cultural group that can be found in the Balkan area. They can be identified by their Albanian ancestry, culture, traditions, history and language. They primarily live in Albania, Kosovo, North Macedonia, Serbia and Montenegro, but also in Italy, Greece and Croatia.
Hello, my name is Steven Istak and I am a student at Raqi Qirinxhi High School. I also want to show you a little information about our culture and traditions. Proof of the Albanian ancient culture can be found almost everywhere nowadays, but most apparently in the traditional costumes of different Albanian regions. Almost every cultural and geographical region in Albania has its own specific variety of costume that varies in detail, material, color, shape or form. The traditional costume colors usually matches the national flag, which are black and red, and sometimes they also include the white color, which isn't part of the colors of the flag. Albanian folk dress is often decorated with symbolic elements of Illyrian antique pagan origin, like suns, eagles, moons, stars, or even snakes. To this day, some conservative old men and women, mainly, from the north, wear traditional clothing in their daily lives, and instead, older women from the south usually wear all-black outfits.
Just mention word Albania, and spontaneously appear the amazing views of this volcanic pearl. Words are not enough for describing this magical place, where people, traditions, and magic intertwine in one. My place, Albania, is filled with beautiful places, passages, villages, rivers, sea, mountains, that one look is enough to fall in love with them. In North, the amazing nature intertwines with the Albanian authentic customs and traditions, as faith and loyalty, which are the most precious values of the Albanian traditions and mentality. You get left out of breath because of these magnificent and virgin passages, which are mostly the perfect and curative places for breathing the fresh air and the intoxication odor of the mountains. And by living north and passing to the west, we face the most wonderful beaches, seasides and landscapes which offer us the most colorful and beautiful paysages. These beaches are the most preferred and frequented places by tourists, especially on summer seasons. And then, not to talk about Qirinxhi, the pearl of southeastern, also called Little Paris. This city is the city of love, serenades, and the narrow stone alleys which hold the most beautiful love stories. This city is the perfect example of love, purity, generosity, and of course, culture. And last but not least, the wonderful South and its amazing views which are hard to forget. This is Albania, my Albania, a small place but a beautiful place, and above all with immortal values.
Hello, I'm Doris Korla and I'm Cindy Chirici, and we're both juniors in Raqi Qirinxhi High School in Qirinxhi, Albania.
It's in southeast Albania, with a registered population of around 87,000 inhabitants. Economically speaking, Qirinxhi used to be one of the most important centers in the region, in which trade of agricultural products with other countries took place. Qirinxhi is rich in culture and traditions. The district had established traditions in wool processing, thick cotton material and wood. There are also a lot of celebrations like Beer Fest, carnivals and Pie Fest. Qirinxhi serenades are characteristic lyrical songs accompanied by guitar, which have made Qirinxhi famous across Albania.
According to the folk costumes, the most popular male dress by the 19th century was the fustanella. Later on, it was replaced by the porcher. On the other hand, the most common female dress was the long shirt with an apron. Metallic belts and plates with decorated elements were characteristics of Korça's female dresses. The tassel shoes, worn by female and male, were also picked up by other areas of Albania and neighbor countries, such as Greece. They were beautiful and also comfortable.
Hi, my name is Joni Mica. I live in Korçë, Albania and study at Raqi Qirinxhi High School. Let's have a brief look at one of the most valued schools in my country. On October 25, 1917, the Lyceum of Korça, a secular high school with a national character, opened its doors, where boys and girls study together, regardless of social class or religion. This school was established on the basis of French curricula, an Albanian French pedagogical staff, and many personalities. Today, Lyceum is known as Raqi Qirinxhi High School. It is considered as one of the best high schools in Albania, not only in terms of quality teaching and the results achieved by the students, but also in terms of its background as a community center and activities. Students are encouraged to take part in different activities to demonstrate their artistic, sportive and social skills. Some of the worth mentioning activities are championships and different games in chess. The Debate Club supports the education of young people through debate as an important process in communication. Thanks to students' paintings, school classrooms are transformed into a friendly and creative environment. Two more activities must be mentioned, because they have become a tradition. The first one is the choir contest named My Country's Songs. The goal of this activity is to make students love the variety and beauty of our old Albanian songs. A very popular activity is Carnival Day in our school. During this day, students have lessons dressed up in fancy, funny costumes. Also, they participate in the show and compete for the best carnival theme and costume. There are many reasons why you should visit this place. Just visit it, and you will understand why Raqi Qirinxhi High School is considered one of the best in Albania.